Good morning, YouTube. Can you see it? No. Wait. Alright, let us get into the light. Are you scared yet? Hey guys, hey new subscribers! So I'm really excited to share my secret with you guys. I don't know if you know that I experiment on my face a lot, maybe more than I should. Luckily, I didn't really struggle with severe acne problems, but I do get pimples every now and then, and it really fucking pisses me off. I'm one of those people that can't tolerate having a pimple on their face. When I see a pimple, I can't. I gotta pop that shit up. You cannot convince me that if you leave your pimple, it'll go away. It won't. It just won't. It's scientifically incorrect because the pus and the bacteria won't reverse back to its non-bacterial form. No, it's not happening. So if you leave it on your face, it's gonna stay there and it's gonna look nasty. Yeah, I pop them up or try to use some kind of treatment, which doesn't always work. So that's why I went on a quest to find the perfect homemade remedy. And let me tell you guys, I found it. I found the holy grail, and every single person, guy and girl, gotta know this, because when I read it, I was like, okay, I already tried like 10 other homemade remedies and they didn't work. What do I have to lose, really? It's just 2 ingredients, literally 2 ingredients, and it worked wonders on my face. Not just for me and for my mom as well, and we both have different skin types, so that's why I reassure you that I promise this is gonna work. And I'm gonna break down everything you need to know about this, how to make it, how to apply it, what to expect after you apply it, and the results. So without further ado, let's get started. So ingredients, you just need an egg, 1 egg, and cinnamon. And that's basically it. So how to make this? Get a bowl, break the egg. I'm not good at breaking eggs, so bear with me. Okay, you put the whole egg. You could either use the egg whites or the whole egg. I personally used the entire egg and it worked perfectly. So yeah, since it's less of a hassle, I'm gonna use the entire egg. And I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. So the thing is, you can add up to 2 spoons of cinnamon, but I thought that 1 tablespoon of cinnamon is just what I need. Personally, I thought 2 spoons of cinnamon was too much. It became too thick. I prefer to keep the mixture more liquidy rather than kind of muddy, because I thought it had better effects when it was a little bit runny. You could use a fork to whisk them really well, so you end up getting something like this, okay? And my cat wants to taste. Wanna taste? No. To be honest, I've known about this for a while, but I haven't had any breakouts ever since I made it. But yesterday I tried a new facial cream and it made me break out a little bit. So I thought it's the perfect opportunity to share with you guys the secret. Yes, this could be used as an entire facial or as a spot treatment. So wherever you see like blemishes, you could put some of it on it. I don't know if it's showing too much on camera, but I have breakouts here, here, here. All because of a stupid moisturizer. It's gonna get messy, so be careful of that. It doesn't stain, so don't worry about that. Let's go. And voila, this is the end result. It's not a full facial mask, it's a partial facial mask. So the thing is, the blogger put this mixture in the fridge for about half an hour so that it could get thicker, and this way it's actually easier to apply on your face. It won't be really runny. It's gonna be more of a paste and like you spread it on your face. Personally, I tried this and I didn't find it as effective as when it's still extra fresh. So this is still wet. You need to leave it at least for like 30 minutes up to an hour. According to the blog, you should apply this facial mask every day for a week. But personally, I seriously experienced results just after one use. So I just washed my face. This is day 2 actually. As you can see, the acne scar is still kind of there, but the blind pimple, the content of it is completely gone. I had some blind pimples here too. They're completely gone. And I had some like white heads here. They're gone too. So till now, I'm really happy with the results. I wasn't really expecting for the hyperpigmentation to disappear, but we'll see. We're gonna wait a week and hopefully it will go away. But regardless of that, I'm really happy with the results. So it really depends on the type of skin and the type of acne you have. I remember the first time I used it, I had a blind pimple. I had like a huge bump on my cheek right here, and I put that as a spot treatment. I left it overnight. The next day it was almost completely gone. Caution everyone! The blogger didn't really say anything about this. She said it would tingle, but let me tell you, this thing freaking burns. If you expect it to be like gentle cleansing and whatever, it's not. So be careful of that. If you really can't tolerate burning sensation, wash it out. But I tried it. I have really sensitive skin and I have combination skin, so oily T-zone and the rest of my face is dry. If I was able to tolerate it and after I washed it off, it didn't leave any burns or rashes or whatever, I think you're okay. But trust me, it's worth it. So when I tried it, I had some blind pimples, some visible pimples, but not really severe pimples, like the ones with the tiny white dot on them, and I have kind of acne scars. So what to expect from this mask? When I applied it on my blind pimple, I had 2 blind pimples. One, I already had picked it a little bit. It was kind of exposed, and the other one wasn't really exposed. So the first blind pimple, which I already picked and kind of cut a little bit, when I applied this facial mask, I felt the effect of the mask was very quick because it was able to penetrate it faster, and that's why it went away within a day. And the other blind pimple, which I didn't really pick, I had to use this mask twice or 3 times, as I remember, and it really did go away. As for the other white pimples, they went away within a day or 2. To remove all the scarring, it actually took me a week for all the acne scars to like peel off. The reason why it takes an entire week for scars to be removed is that because this mask, it has some kind of peeling effect. That's why it burns, and that's why it takes almost a week for your skin to fully regenerate after this exfoliating. As for my mom, she has really oily skin and she had a blind pimple. When she applied this mask, it didn't really dissolve like what happened with my pimple. It came actually to a head. So the very next day after she used the mask, she had like a white blemish right where she had the blind pimple, and it popped on its own because it was that ripened. So one of the questions you may ask is, can I store this in the fridge rather than to make a new batch every day? You can absolutely do that. You can store an egg in the fridge for about 3 days, but make sure to seal this, not keep it exposed in the fridge, or use a Tupperware or something. I personally did that and it worked, but to be honest, I personally found it the most effective when it's fresh, not when it's left in the fridge, but it definitely still works. As you can see, this is almost fully dry. dry. My facial expressions are kind of restricted now because it's kind of really tight on my face, and this time it didn't really burn that much, maybe because I was busy filming this. According to the blogger, when you want to remove it, you could just peel it off, but this is just the case when the mixture is thick. But as for this liquidated kind of facial mask, I didn't find it very effective to peel it off. So what you do is just use lukewarm water and try to wash it off. Be careful, don't scrub it. Like, really try to like remove it with water rather than exfoliate with it. I found it was kind of harsh on my skin. You don't want to get little blemishes because of harsh exfoliation. So that's it, guys. I really hope you try this out. It really is a lifesaver for me. I've tried a lot of spot treatments and acne treatments, and this is really absolutely incredible, so I advise everyone to try it out if they have blemishes, of course. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to answer. And as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon with more videos.